Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. 2023 is fast approaching. Nigerians are wondering who will be sitting on that seat of presidency and from which region the person will be coming from. Now, the issue of power rotation is at the center of controversy. A lot of people believe, for example, the likes of Tunde Bakare, that it's immaturity to talk about power rotation. The same with Atiku, that what really matters is the person who will salvage Nigeria from the current situation. But we also have other politicians who have a lot to say about it. We're going to be listening to two persons. One is a very renowned politician from the northern part of Nigeria, and you'll get to hear what he has to say. And another is a cleric who also goes the other direction when it comes to who will succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. We're going to be looking at these two opinions and also consider different perspectives from Nigerians about this issue. But before we go ahead with details of the news and further analysis, we would like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Former senator representing Kaduna Central, talking about Shehu Sani, has said that zoning must be written in the constitution to sustain Nigeria. Sani said this during an interview on Channel Television on Friday, stating that the principle of fairness and equity must be incorporated to ensure that no part of the country dominates another. According to his word, he said, I think to solve this problem, this needs to be clearly stated in our constitution, and it should be written in the language that there would be no interpretation whether it is Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, and Ijaw. If the presidency is in the north for 80 years, it should be in the south for 80 years so that there will be no need for a lawyer or legal luminary to explain these things to us. If we are going to sustain this country, we need equity, justice, fairness, and fair play, and ensure that one part of the country does not dominate power for a long time. But it cannot be done on the altar of threat and intimidation. These are issues that can be resolved between the political elites in the north and the south on a table for the unity and peace of Nigeria. Amidst concerns that the presidency may fall to incompetent hands because of power rotation, Sani said Nigeria can have both zoning and competence as a yardstick in deciding who will be the president in 2023, while adding that all parts of the country are blessed with competent leaders. According to his word, he said, well, we can have both. All parts of Nigeria are blessed with competent leaders that can steer the ship of the nation or of Nigerian state for progress. As far as I am concerned, I come from the part of the country that is virtually under the siege of bandits. As I am speaking to you now, it's difficult for me to move 1 kilometer outside of my own city without getting into the hands of those people. For me and my people, I believe that whoever is going to lead this country and provide security, protect our people, guarantee the safety of our people and family, we will welcome him. But if we look at the problem we face as a country today, the separatist agitation, the nepotism, the crisis, the violence and bloodletting, I think the rotation of power will address a number of these issues. Meanwhile, in another development, the Catholic Archbishop of Lagos, Most Reverend Alfred Adewale Martin, says the Southeast should produce President Muhammadu Buhari's successor in 2023. The cleric spoke at the weekend during the 2021 Catholic Women Organization of Nigeria CWON meeting in Lagos. Adewale Martin said an Igbo becoming the country's leader would amount to equity and justice. The Archbishop noted that other zones have occupied the #1 position except the Southeast. He said true federalism will resolve the unending agitation for self-actualization by ethnic nationalities. Adewale Martin insisted that the system of government Nigeria's founding fathers wanted is not being practiced. According to him, he said the disenchantment of the citizens speak volume of our dysfunctional system of federalism, less with the Nigerian factor as against the true practice. The Archbishop lamented that many innocent people have been killed due to disunity and imbalance, charging women and youth to use their numbers to make a difference. Adewale Martin urged stakeholders to always ensure good person image as flag bearers. This is really, really interesting. Now, this issue of power rotation, I mean, it's something that every time it calls up, issues whenever time for elections draw nigh. And it's really shocking for someone to, be the one to want to stay in the position of power for as long as possible. Irrespective of who is going to feel bad right now, for me, I feel that the South should occupy that post. And I also believe that if you look at the South, if we drive home this opinion, one should also look at which part of the South has not occupied the position from the inception of democracy. And it falls on, the lot falls on the Southeast. So Southeast should be the people to produce the next president. It shouldn't be something that someone should be dilly-dallying and all of that. And it's not something that should be written into the constitution before it is obeyed. Me and you, we have meat to eat. They cut the meat into two. And you eat your own. It is expected that I should pick my own also and eat. But you eat your own and then start struggling my own with me. It clearly shows little or no fairness. It shows injustice in all levels. For me, I think that it's not something that is worth debating now. You got to talk about it. We need to sit in a round table and talk about it. When it's time for another people to come, what we are looking at now is who is the fairest, who is the right person that will lead in this thing. That's what really matters. Who is going to be the right person who will take the baton of leadership from Buhari, who is from the South. You understand? It shouldn't be something that you begin to talk about and not, we still want to, I mean, I hate what this guy said the other day. One of the northern leaders said the other day, talking specifically article, it makes a great deal of sense. But when you put it on the scale of justice and equity, it makes little or no sense. Yes, Nigerians are looking for a good leader who is going to lead them to the throne room come 2023. We are looking for someone who is going to really help the country out of the current situation it has found himself. And guess what? With 200 million people in the boundaries of Nigeria, within the boundaries of Nigeria, we can still choose somebody from the southern part who can do the best job for us. And then we get a supporter from the northern part. And that supporter must not come from northeast, because Buhari came from northeast. We should look at North Central, look at other places and pick another person and add to it competent hands. So just like this guy had said, the former senator in Kaduna Central, talking about Shehu Sani, he has rightly said, it's going to be something like a blend, we blend competence alongside, a southerner who has a capacity, who is competent and has the capacity to lead the country. There are myriads of them. Let's be real. From Southeast, we have people who are willing. The likes of Peter Obi is there. We have other person. Mohalo also, that guy has been very, very instrumental in different, walks of life. And people who have experience, because experience also matter. We don't need somebody who is new on the block. When it's given an opportunity, who will come and mess up things. No, we need somebody who is up. One who have a democratic mind, one who can lead the country from the current situation where it is to somewhere glorious. That's what we are looking for. And trying to set up things to make sure that everyone is active.